Hello there guys, welcome back to 100% Chelsea, former review of the Bournemouth versus Chelsea game, and we won the game 3-1. Finally, a 2-goal margin again, which I'm obviously very happy about. I mean, I would have obviously preferred a clean sheet. It wasn't to be, but as long as we win, that's really all that matters, isn't it? Getting into the game, starting off with our lineup, it was, as you'd expect, probably there was one change from what I predicted. So it was Thibaut Courtois in goal, Gary Cahill, David Luiz, and Cesar Spilicueta as the three centre backs. Victor Alonso, which means Marcos Alonso and Victor Moses, the two wing backs. And next to N'Golo Kante was Nemanja Matic. I was kind of hoping for Fabregas, but it did end up with being Nemanja Matic. And the front three were Eden Hazard, Diego Costa, and Pedro. Getting into the game, it started off a bit weird. There was a cross was being put in, and David Luiz tried to clear it, completely mishit it, and hit it at our goal. Really good save by Thibaut Courtois. Probably made up for that mistake against Man City because he definitely didn't expect that ball to go on target. A bit lucky in that sense, but after that we kind of calmed down a little bit. After 17 minutes, we made it 1-0. Actually, after an own goal by Adam Smith. So Victor Moses, came in from the right flank, went into the box, squared the ball to Diego Costa, who had a beautiful first touch, turned around, had a shot, actually would have put it quite far wide, but shot it straight at Adam Smith's face, and it went into the goal. So quite lucky, bit unlucky for Costa that, it's not his goal, because, he's not scored for now. I think that's his fourth game in a row that he hasn't scored. Is it a third? But yeah, so a bit unlucky, but all that matters is the goal, isn't it? All that matters. And just 3 minutes later, in the 20th minute, Eden Hazard did make it 2-0 after a great long ball over the defence by N'Golo Kante. Cesc Fabregas-esque ball, like beautiful. Hazard took it down really well, perfectly into his stride, continued running, just beautifully pulled it past the keeper, ran past the keeper with the ball and just put it into an empty net. Really good finish, really good goal. And I was like, decent, 2-0 up after 20 minutes, maybe get a third and, just calm it down and get a clean sheet. But that wasn't to be. First of all, not too long after that, Bournemouth actually hit the post after Daniels put in an incredible cross. And I think it was a phobia, maybe it was King. He took it first time and hit the inside of the post, then it hit Courtois and then it went out, thankfully, and not in. We were really lucky there. To be fair, very unlucky for Bournemouth. But my heart stopped when I hit the post. But anyway, sadly we didn't manage to get into half-time with a clean sheet because in the 42nd minute, Joshua King did make it 2-1 after he had a shot just outside the box. David Luiz deflected it, which made it completely unsavable for Thibaut Courtois. It just flew right top corner. And, we probably at half-time probably should have been 3-0 up. Well, 3-1 possibly if you talk about when they hit the post. But we had a few chances where we could have done a lot better. But, it wasn't to be. And in the second half, it got a little bit better, in my opinion. We seemed to control the game a little bit better, at least after the first stages of the second half anyway. And then in the 68th minute, Marcos Alonso came up with one beauty of a free kick goal. Bloody hell. I mean, he's already hit the bar twice from free kicks from a similar position. I think it was away at Crystal Palace and away at Stoke just before the last international break. I think that's the two times he hit the bar in the league. And what a beautiful free kick. Keeper didn't even move. And, he just put it top corner. Absolute stunner. And obviously, that sealed it. Everyone there knew, everyone watching knew that was most likely going to be it. And it was. Nothing much happened after that. Moses had another chance to make it 4-1. We had a few half chances where, even before we made it 3-1, Costa maybe could have done a little bit better. Just about didn't get a foot to an Alonso cross. But yeah, so in the 84th minute, Fabregas came on for Eden Hazard. 88th minute, Willian came on for Pedro. And in the 92nd minute, Zuma came on for Moses. Just have to mention the substitutions, even though nothing changed from that. But anyway, it was a good game overall. There was some shaky moments, obviously, right in the beginning when Luiz almost scored an own goal when they hit the post. So we're not as good at the moment as during our 13-win streak. I think we all know that. But what matters is getting the wins, and I think to get a win with a 2-goal margin in an away game, which is never an easy away game, even though they're one of these teams that are safe and should be easier to beat than playing someone that's in a relegation battle, like for example Crystal Palace. But, you know, they're still a good team. They haven't lost in 5 before we played against them. And that was, you know, including games away to Manchester United and Liverpool. So they're definitely not a bad team. And, you know, all that matters is getting the win, especially with Tottenham winning their game earlier on against Watford. So, you know, we keep the gap of 7 points, which is obviously vital. We do now have a 4 weeks break with obviously Champions League being back this week. But next Sunday, on, you know, Easter Sunday, we do play away at Manchester United, which is obviously a massive game. You know, everyone will be up for it. Jose will, we will. You know, let's just smash him again. Why not? You know, let's make it 3 in the season. I'm very much looking forward to it. But yeah, leave me all of your comments down in the comment section below on this game. You know, what you happy with the performance? I used to, I've seen so many people slating Diego Costa, and I actually felt he did good today. Like, yes, he could have done better in some situations, but he was running about so much. He was at least in the right areas. Yes, he didn't finish perfectly all the time, but you know, I think he did all right today. I don't know what everyone's going on about. You know, he was kind of unlucky not to get the goal given to him. Yes, I know his, you know, shot wouldn't have been on target, so that's why it's given an own goal, and, you know, and deservedly so. But, you know, I was alright with him. But yeah, give me your thoughts on what you thought of Diego Costa's performance. Leave a like if you did enjoy this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. All that matters, we're top of the league, and we will be top of the league until the end of the season. And I'm bloody loving it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Up to Chelsea, and I'll see you next time.